Hi, it's Guy DiMartino. I am a Northwest Indiana estate planning and probate lawyer. I'm sorry about the bright sunshine coming through on the video today, but sometimes I can't control that. Over to my left, I have a very big picture window. It's great for work, but sometimes it's not really good for video. So I just got off the phone with my wife, and we're dealing with closing out somebody's probate estate, and it brought up a number of questions that I thought I would go ahead and share with you because my wife is an accountant, and it's blessed to be working with somebody as an accountant because a lot of times she can help doing the estate tax returns for some of my clients. Before I get started, though, if you ever have any questions about a Northwest Indiana estate planning matter, be sure to reach out with me. You can reach out to me at indianaestatemeeting.com, and we can get together by phone, we can get together by video, and I can answer some of your problems. So here is the issue. Many times folks want to get rid of their property as they get older, and they go ahead and they deed it to their kids. And this brings up an issue of potential tax liability to the kids. So this is what you need to look at, or you need to worry about. And that is this. If I purchase a piece of real property for 50 grand, and I've lived at that property for 25 years, and today in 2020 the property is worth $150,000, and I decide to gift it or deed it over to my kids because I want to go ahead and get rid of the property, or I'm concerned about, some type of potential liability with a nursing home and I didn't get good advice. So then I go ahead and deed the property to the kids. What happens with that transfer, if they'll go ahead later on and sell the property, is they are only going to get credit for the amount that you paid for the property. So if they go ahead and the property appreciates, and then they go ahead and sell the property at a later date, they're only going to get your basis or your initial 50 grand that you put into the property. And so if the property sold a couple years after today, hopefully the economy is going to come back and their property jumped up to 200 grand, then they could potentially have a $150,000 capital gain. On the other hand, if my property transfers to my kid at my death, we look at the date of death for the fair market value of the home. And if at the date of my death, the property was worth $150,000, they would get and be able to move up to that basis, and that's called the stepped up basis. So then if they go ahead in 6 months or a year or 2 years, they go ahead and sell the property, and the property sells for 200 grand, they only have to worry about a $50,000 capital gain. So the difference between a $50,000 capital gain and a $150,000 capital gain can be significant. Just think about the tax consequences. So that's something you just have to keep in the back of your head and think about when you're looking at these issues and you're deciding to transfer property, maybe as you get older in life. If you ever have any questions about a Northwest Indiana estate planning or probate matter, you can always reach out to me. Until the next time, I am Guy DiMartino. Have yourself a great day.